Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero. A lot of things on my mind, but I wanted to have you reflect and talk to you about silence. This morning I got up early before the family got up and found a quiet corner and just relaxed. Didn't think about anything. Just embrace the silence. Do you know how much silence cures so many things in our lives, in your life? All the pressures you have, all the sorrow, all the disappointment, all the frustration, the bills, the lack of jobs. I had someone call me this week, who, the guy's 57 years old and he had to start his new career because the airline industry went to nothing and he had to start from scratch, and now he's making cold calls trying to sell mobile phone subscriptions. That person needs silence. I know people who are sick. They need our blessings and they need to take a moment of silence. Silence is that moment that you reconnect with you. That's your moment. It's your moment to be alone with you. No interruption. And it's not scary. It's actually something that we don't do enough. Silence allows us to reconnect with that frequency within us, that we on the outside and we on the inside are going up and down at the same harmonic frequency. That we're flowing with ourselves. We're flowing with our thoughts. And then when we're flowing, then when we deal with the outside world, we feel better about everything. Silence is something we don't do enough of. Let me tell you a story about silence. I was on the phone with somebody that I love very much who likes to talk. You have anybody like that who talks too much? It's all right. It's all good. And he's talking. And I realized that the greatest gift I could give to this person is silence. Because obviously they have a lot to say. They have a lot that they want to give, and their form of giving is the opposite of silence. It's just talk, repetitive talk, and it's all those beautiful things. See, what I'm saying is that silence is a gift. It can be a gift that you give yourself when you're alone, like I said. And silence is a gift that you give to someone else who needs just to talk, who needs that attention, who needs to voice something that's disturbing them. Silence is so powerful, and yet is the actual act of doing nothing. Silence is the reconnection of who and what you are to you. It's the reconnection of who and what someone else is when you're silent. You give them silence as a gift and they keep on talking. It occurred to me that we should create more moments of silence in our life. There's so much noise. There's so much interruption. The mobile phone is always occupying our time, isn't it? There's always something to look at, something to listen to, and all these things are the opposite of silence. How much time do you create in your day that is purposely made for you to be silent? It's a profound question. The answer is even more profound, because the answer could be close to zero for many of us. Is it for you? You need silence. You need that time to take care of you. You need that time for reflection. Now, is silence like meditation? Sure, why not? But why don't we just simplify it and just say, I need quiet time. I need to quiet my heart. I need to silence my thoughts. I need to silence my life. It sounds so much more beautiful. You're walking in the forest. You hear the leaves blowing with the wind. In a distant background, you hear the birds. And what are you doing? You're embracing the silence. Go forth and spread beauty and light. But you don't have to make noise while doing it. Being silent is so incredibly powerful for the giver and the receiver, for you and everyone else. Create moments of silence for you. When you're in the office, take a moment. And it could be just a moment. It could be 30 seconds. It could be 2 minutes of your day where it's completely silent. Close your eyes and just embrace that silence. And it'll reset you. It'll make you feel better. You'll recognize that you have a body. Recognize you have stress in your shoulders and that your neck has been twisted the whole day and that you have pressure on your legs because you've been sitting the whole day. Silence is just a reconnection of you to you. Be silent. Be still your beating heart, as a famous song said. You deserve that. You earn that. That is who you are. You're only going to know who you are by being silent. So love yourself more by being silent. Give love to other people more when they're talking, when they're showing grief, when they're showing excitement, by being silent. And probably the most important thing I could tell you, when you are listening to someone, don't have a conversation yet. Be silent and embrace their thoughts, embrace their feelings, embrace their emotions, embrace their storytelling. Just be silent. And in that moment, you create a moment that you remember for the rest of your life. Instead of never remembering what that person said because you were so busy with your own thoughts. You're missing the whole point of life. Silence, the moments that we are silent, is actually the essence of life. I love you. Take care of yourself. And be silent. Until next time. Thank you for listening to that episode. If you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website at Anglero.com. And you can also subscribe to the newsletter. Or you can find me anywhere on social media with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you very soon.